Hey everyone, we're doing a Let's Play of King's Quest II, Romancing the Throne. The title being I guess a mild parody of Romancing the Stone, which is a 1984 film, so it came out the year before this. Sir Graham is now King of Daventry. Under his wise rule, Daventry is prosperous. He is loved by his people. Unfortunately, there is a problem. King Graham needs a queen for companionship and to provide an heir to the throne. He has searched high and low for the right maiden, but he remains alone. Have you tried online dating? I'm just kidding. An idea comes to him. He goes to the magic mirror and looks into its depths. He sees a vision of a quartz tower. To reach it, he must pass through a magic door in the nearby land of Kalama. The scene then changes to show a beautiful girl locked within the tower. Graham now knows what to do. Put on his adventurer's cap, and he's off. So yeah, this game came out in 1985. So 2 years after the first one. Bravely, he sets off to find the land of Kalama and the beautiful maiden. Alright, and the game begins. Yet again, we will be using a guide. Let's see. I'm going to start by heading north through this gap. Can I even do this? One sec. Let's save to the C drive. Okay. I guess not. Let's load back. I didn't mean to fall in. It says we need to take like a gap between some rocks, and on the grass up here there will be a trident. So I'm not entirely sure what the game means. Oh, okay, here's an easier way to get to the screen. I don't see a trident anywhere. Let's talk about a different screen. Oh, there it is. Get trident. You pick it up and carry it with you. Alright, that's 3 points. Unlike the first game, this one does max out at 185. There's no way to go above that, so we're going to go for the 185. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. This is our third game that we're playing in the King's Quest series. First was Wizard and the Princess, the graphical text adventure, and then King's Quest: Quest for the Crown, and now King's Quest II, Romancing the Throne. So we're working our way through the series here. Alright. There's a shell we want to get. You can obviously track down an older copy of this game if you want. Let's see, when you pick up the clamshell, you see that there was a sparkling sapphire and diamond bracelet under it. Alright, so get bracelet. Beyond that, There is on GOG, so good old games, so GOG.com. You can get basically a set, which is King's Quest 1 through 3. It includes the original version of 1. I think that's like $10. On Steam, there's the King's Quest collection, which comes with 1 through 7. It's actually, yeah, and it's the remake version of 1, not the regular. Either way, 2 is the same on either set. I think that set's on sale right now for like $10. It's usually 20. So overall, if you want the complete series, it'll cost you more on GOG because it'll cost like $30. For Steam, it'll cost either 20 or 10, depending on if you get it on sale. Alright, go get a steak. Anyway, let's see. I've heard the Steam has some compatibility issues, though. In addition, the only way to get number 8 is on GOG, which is Mask of Eternity. There's no way to get the remake of the first one on GOG, and there's no way to get the original of number 1 on Steam, so that's a little annoying. Let's see. Head down here. This uses the same game engine as the first game. So there's a sign on the back of that tree. Look, sign. What the heck? I didn't get to look at it properly. Alright. Hear ye, Sierras. Please pronounce Space Quest, the Sierra account. Oh, this is like a fourth wall breaking thing going on. Become Roger Wilco, sanitation engineer aboard the Space Lab Arcata. Save Xenon from those bad boys of the universe, the Sarians. To be honest, I've never played Space Quest. King's Quest 3, to err as human, you are Gordian, young slave to the evil wizard Menanan. Discover his magic and use it to free yourself from his thrall. I will play that next. I don't know if you get any points for this. I think it's just a bonus. Either way, if we do get points for it, we did it, so. Yeah, King Graham scratches his head in puzzlement at this confusing message. It doesn't appear to be a part of his quest. Alright. So that's sort of a secret. Alright, so this is a poisoned lake, so if you fall in, you kind of die. So let's not do that. The old hag Hagatha is nearby. You can hear her cackling and smackling her gums as she comes closer. She would love to have you for dinner, and I don't mean as a guest. So we need to go south 2 screens first. We want to get away from this witch. Oh, she's faster than us. Oh, she appeared like right next to me that time. Alright, let's move pretty much right. Oh man. Let's move off the screen. Let's just head south 2 screens from here, then head east 1 screen, so we'll get to the same one, but avoid that witch. Whoa. Alright, so we can go over here, and then head south. It says south 2 screens on the guide, but then to look in a log, but I've only been south 1 screen from where it originally said that, and it looks like this is the log, so maybe that's an error in here. Again? At least that tree seems to screw her up a bit. Alright, let's save here. Actually, let's look for a minute. It doesn't look like the log game we're talking about. Let's see. So look in log. Do I look in this end? When you peer into the old hollow log, you see a flashing necklace of diamonds and sapphires. So take necklace, pick it up, and carry it with you. Okay. I really like how this series sort of combines a lot of fantasy elements and like old stories into it. Let's see. This game's always the earlier games in the series are always really quiet because there's really no like music to it, you know. Alright, so supposedly Little Red Riding Hood is supposed to show up on this screen. Let's see. Yeah, we need to talk to Little Red Riding Hood, who will hopefully appear. So let's leave the screen. Maybe that's where that witch is. I don't know. I guess we'll walk across the screen to the bottom and then back up. I don't know what's going on with that. Because she needs to get over here. So I can move on with the game. Because I need to talk to her. Come on. Yeah, pause for a minute here. Yeah. Come on, Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know what her problem is. She's clearly not around here. I know this is the right screen too, because I beat this game once like years ago, and I remember she's right here. I don't blame you if you're watching this video and you cut it and you like skip ahead to when I actually meet Red Riding Hood, because I know I would. But I like to keep all my game footage on here, so I'll have it here anyway. Alright, there it is. What is this? It appears you have run into Little Red Riding Hood. She looks a little trouble. Let's talk to her. Tearfully, Little Red Riding Hood explains that someone stole her basket of goodies while she was picking a bouquet of flowers. Could you please help her find it? Alright. You have to open that mailbox on the next screen. Here we go. Lo and behold, when you open the mailbox, you see a basket of goodies. So, get basket. Alright. Oh man. We have to get Little Red Riding Hood again, so we can give her the basket. This better not take forever again. I know there's some like weird, like, what's it called? Unofficially released NES game called Little Red Hood. I heard that game's pretty bad. I've never personally played it. Come out, Little Red Riding Hood. She ticks me off. How did she take off so far? I was only gone for like a minute. It's the nature of this game. Is there like a 1% chance of her showing up every time I enter the screen or something? We'll have it set to go. Give basket to Red Riding Hood. Hopefully the parser can understand that, because that's what, like 6 words. Got 2 nouns and a verb. So we'll head back over to the house. There we go. What is this? It appears you've run a Little Red Riding Hood. She looks a little troubled. Alright. Gratefully, Little Red Riding Hood accepts the basket of goodies. In return, she gives you her bouquet of flowers. Okay. Finally, done with that chick. Gotta go east one more screen. Alright, here we go. Gonna go in there in the tree. And climb down this ladder. First, let's save. Can I just like walk onto it, or do I? Okay, yeah, I can just walk onto it. Climb to the bottom. Alright, so essentially, we gotta walk into this guy's, I think it's a gnome's house. We have to be here when the gnome isn't. Yeah. All he does, the guide says, is he'll grab you and take you outside, so then you just come back in. But either way, we need to keep doing this till he's not here. Clearly, he's much more likely to be home than... Whoa! Ah, I had it. There we go. Alright, let's save. On that. Get soup. You grab the wooden handle of the bubbling pot of chicken soup. You take the pot with you. Alright, let's see what's in here. Trunk looks old and worn, the hinges are loose. Look in chest. Notice earrings. Alright, take earrings. You reach into the trunk and get it. Alright, that gave quite a bit of points. Alright, now we're gonna head out of this place. Okay. Now we're gonna head back to that cottage. I think I'm behind the tree in the top. Oh, no. I'm in the middle. I thought I was behind the tree in the top right. As I entered the screen through the middle, didn't I? Alright. So, sometimes there's going to be an old woman in here, and sometimes it's the big bad wolf. So we just gotta... Okay, good, it's the old woman, which is what we want. Give soup to woman. You feed the hot chicken soup to ailing grandma. I feel much better, she says. In return for your kindness, I have something for you. Look under the bed. Okay, look under bed. You drop to your hands and knees and peer under the bed. A large ruby ring and a black cloak are hidden there. You take them into your possession. Alright. Now we're heading out. It says go east 2 screens and then north 2 screens. One. Two. There's a church. This looks like a screen where enemies may appear just from the looks of it, so I need to be careful. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I didn't like read that in the guide or anything, I'm just from the looks of it. Either I'm wrong or I'm lucky there. Alright. Guess there's a mallet in the hole in the tree. Get it from up here. When you peek into the hole of the pine tree, you see a mallet on there. Yeah, take mallet. Pick up the mallet and carry it with you. Okay. Now we're gonna head to the front of the monastery, in other words, the church. Got about a third of the points in the game. Actually, what am I talking about? A quarter. You hear the bell. A beautiful fairy floats down from the sky. Not my intention. I'm gonna avoid the fairy simply because the guide doesn't mention it, so I assume if there's a specific time I'm supposed to do it, it's not now. Open door. So I guess we're supposed to pray with this guy, the monk. Come join me at the altar, my friend, says the monk. You kneel near the altar, bowing your head. You pray. The plump monk lifts his head from prayer and seems to notice you for the first time. He stands and asks your name. Graham. The kindly monk explains that he has heard of you and your quest. Here is my cross. It will protect you from evil, he says. He removes a chain with a silver cross from around his neck and gives it to you. The monk then resumes his prayers. Okay. So we gotta wear it. Wear cross. You place the silver cross and chain around your neck and wear it as a necklace. Okay. And then we head out of the church. There's a glittering diamond and sapphire brook lying on the ground in the opening between the rocks. Or is it a brooch? I don't know how you pronounce that. Either way, I got it. And there we go. North 2 screens. Cross a bridge. You always walk so slow in this game. In the first game, I like to play... Ah, geez. I actually pressed the control button instead of left, so I just walked right off. Well, that's that. And this is why you save. Anyway, in the first game, there are 3 settings. There's slow, normal, and fast. And fast is so ridiculously fast that like you barely touch left or right and you will immediately run like 5 screens into like water and then drown and die. It's completely not useful. And slow is really slow. In this one, I believe there's like if I recall, there's a, let's see, we're not going to use them, but there's, yeah, normal, slow, fast, and fastest. And fast would be the better speed, I guess. I like to play games at normal speed unless the game pretty much expects you to do otherwise. Like The Sims, they don't expect you to sit there on like normal speed while everyone sleeps. Alright, so we're going to cross this bridge. It says cross the bridge. Let's see. Then walk north one screen. Does it mean like cross into this screen and then go north, or does it mean like go north from here? I'm not sure. Okay, it clearly means over here. Alright. I guess there's an inscription on the door. The inscription reads, "Whoever chooses to seek the key for this door will undoubtedly make a splash." I assume that's some hint to go to the water or something. Alright, we're going to head back across. This is go west once we're on the other side, so it says go west 5 screens and then south 3. Alright, that's 2. I always enjoyed these games a lot growing up. I was born in 1994, but my dad would always play through. I pretty much sat there, me and my sister, and we'd watch my dad play through the games. I don't remember if we ever played 7. I don't remember if we could get to work, but we at least played through the rest of them, including Mask of Eternity. So I've always had a nostalgia for the series, I guess. Alright. We go south 2 more. Let's save here. It says there's going to be a mermaid on the beach. Rock, yeah. Let's see, I want to hear this. Actually, I guess we need to swim first. You graciously offer the beautiful bouquet of wildflowers to the mermaid. She loves the flowers. She then summons forth a magic seahorse. Maybe you could ride it. Ride seahorse. Quick as a flash, it glides under the water with you on its back. A lot of sharks down here. There's King Neptune. Give trident to King. Reverently, King Neptune accepts his lost trident from you. He gives you a bottle, then waves the trident in front of the huge clam, which opens and reveals a large golden key. So this would be the key to the door, I'd assume, because you have to get all the keys to these different doors. Do I just swim in front of it? How does this? Oh, I can't. So get key. Okay. Cool. Now we head back to the surface. Now the game's sort of automatically doing its thing. Now we're going to head back to the door. And I fell in. So we go north 3 screens, east 6, and then north 1 again. Clearly, whoever wrote this guide was just basing off some map or something, or just wrote the reverse of their original moves here, because it's kind of difficult to move east from here. I'm way up here. Let's head near the bottom of the screen and then continue east. I'm getting there. And crossing the bridge. Now we unlock door. The key to the first door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and presto, the door opens and the key disappears, revealing a second door with another inscription. Alright, door number 1 is done. Let's read this one. The inscription reads, "Whoever chooses to seek the key for this door should set their sights high." So I would assume going into like the clouds or something, I don't know. We go into that cave, the Agatha cave that we walked past a little bit ago. Now we just walk west until we're at that cave. Did I just get a point for walking across the bridge? It's kind of weird, but whatever. Venturing on our way. There's a lot of boring parts of this game because you just like walk and walk and walk with nothing going on, and he doesn't walk too quickly. But oh well. There's Batman. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so she can't see me unless I talk or do something. So you get cloth. You pull a large piece of cloth out of the bottle. You drape the cloth over the birdcage. Hopefully this will keep the nightingale quiet. Get cage. Quietly you pick up the covered birdcage with the nightingale. To your relief, the bird remains silent. As you leave the dark cave, you remove the cloth from the cage. Okay. Well, we got that. And some more walking. Here's the church again. We gotta go south one more screen though. Unfortunately, I have to walk around. Here's that ferry again. Leave me alone, ferry. Not right now. Alright. I'm gonna walk around everything. We're trying to go south. It says west of screen, and there'll be a shop. Alright, here's the shop. Let's save. It's an evil enchanter will sometimes appear in there and kill me. Alright, let's go into the shop. That certainly weighed off some customers. Not that it was intentional. A little old lady in the antique shop says, "How may I help you?" Got a rocking chair there. Alright, we're going to give her the nightingale. Give cage to woman. You hand the bird cage with the nightingale to the little old lady. "My precious," she explains. In gratitude, she gives you the oil lamp. "Good luck," she says. She hastens you out the door and closes up shop. Presumably, if you go in here originally, she would ask you to get that or something. Well, she kicked me out. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, that was weird. Don't press F1. Alright, now let's rub lamp. Here's a genie. When you rub the tarnished brass lamp, you hear a poof, and a genie appears. Mastery says, "I leave a gift for you, a magic carpet." The genie then poofs back into the lamp. Ride carpet. And here we go. This is what I meant by, like, being high up, or whatever, in the inscription. Alright. Guess I got 3 wishes, so... Look out, there's a poisonous viper blocking your path. Do they mean venomous? Whatever. They don't know their words. When you rub the lamp, you hear a loud poof and a genie magically appears. Mastery says, "I leave a gift for you, a beautiful sword." The genie then disappears in a puff of smoke. So we just get points for getting the sword. The guide says not to use the sword because we can use it to kill the snake, but it gives us less points. So now we rub it again. Using your sleeve as a cloth, you rub the lamp, causing the genie to appear again. Mastery says, "I leave a gift for you, a leather bridle." The genie then pops back into the lamp. I know the lamp has disappeared from your hands. Alright, there's 3. Bridle on snake. That'd be a good point to save as we approach the snake. You toss the leather bridle onto the coiled snake. Instantly there stands before you not a snake, but a beautiful winged horse wearing the bridle. Thank you, kind sir, for saving me. An evil enchanter turned me into a snake when I refused to be his steed. To repay you, here is a magic sugar cube that will guard against poisonous brambles. Cool story, bro. See what these two screens. Here's our second key for the second door. Up to 115 out of 185 points. Doing pretty good. Look in that hole. Oh no, this is as bad can be. Upon looking into the hole, you believe you see an incredibly blatant plug for another Sierra 3D animated adventure. Hey, Non. Space Quest Chapter 1, the Sarian Encounter. There's an Easter egg. In deep space, a vessel drifts silently. Unbeknownst to you, the dreaded Sarians, those bad boys of the universe, plan your destruction. Space Quest, a 3D animated adventure game. As the hero, you'll explore strange vessels. Visit bizarre planets. Oh no. Get friendly with the wildlife. And there's a giant spider. And get acquainted with some darn interesting folks. So step up to the bar and have a cool one and enjoy some of the best entertainment in the universe. Looks like it's supposed to be the cantina from Star Wars. Enjoy, for soon you'll come face to face with the dreaded Sarians. Briefly befuddled by this bizarre event, you brace yourself and continue with the quest before you. Well, that was interesting. Didn't give any points, so I guess that was completely optional. I'm amused. Right, carpet. We are now riding back to the antique shop. There we go. Let's run back to the door now. Let's not walk off the cliff this time. Here's door number 2. The key to the second door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and Shazam! The door opens and the second gold key disappears, revealing a third door with yet another inscription. That just makes me think of that Shaquille O'Neal movie, which I don't want to remember. Not that this is this game's fault, that movie came out after this game. It's door number 2. Alright, read. Door. Whoever chooses to seek the last key must have a stout heart. That is some not useful advice. That one's way more, you know, vague, but whatever. Yeah, you seem to get a point for walking across the bridge after you unlock a door for some reason. Yeah, I've had no problems on this screen, so I guess there's nothing on this screen of danger. Three. This is go north 2 screens. So we're going off into some uncharted territory. If I recall, this screen's dangerous. Let's save. Looks like the Grim Reaper himself. More of a stick than a scythe. I guess that's it, for rowing. So you wear ring. You are now wearing the beautiful ruby ring. And wear cloak. With a flourish, you fling the black cloak around your neck and fasten it. Enter boat. So we're gonna cross the poison thing. Poisonous river here. The shrouded ghoul looks at the ruby ring on your finger and the black cloak around your neck. He motions for you to enter the boat, which you do. You must have fooled him into thinking you were someone else. Says that you can also give him treasure to get you across, but that gives you much less points. Alright, exit boat. Eat cube, so that's the sugar cube. After swallowing the magic sugar cube, you get a feeling of invincibility. Oh, so now I can walk through here without the plants hurting me, which is necessary, I guess. Yeah, so the poisonous brambles won't hurt me. Otherwise, you have to do it much more carefully if you killed the snake with the sword instead. Alright. There are two spooky ghosts guarding the door of the gloomy castle. The situation looks bad. Two spirits are fooled by the black cloak and the large ruby ring that you are wearing. They slowly float away. Maybe you remind them of someone else. Wonder how you get by them if you gave the treasure to the guy instead. We've entered the castle. Yeah, work our way up the staircase. Okay. There's a candle line in the drawer of the old dresser. Get a candle, pick it up, and carry it with you. Alright, back down the stairs. I'm going to light the candle on that torch. You hold your candle up to the blazing torch. It catches. Your candle is now lit. Alright, got the dining room in the next room. Feels so small compared to those chairs. Alright, we'll save. So this is where the candle comes in handy, because otherwise this is too dark to really see on this next screen. These steps. I guess you could hypothetically work your way down by feeling your way, but yeah. Alright. Looks like we're in the dungeon. Here's the coffin room. Alright, so it says we have to exit and return to this room until the coffin is closed. So this is Dracula's castle. In case you haven't noticed. Oh, there we go. He's in there now. Dracula's public domain, so he seems to show up in everything. For a good reason, he's pretty cool. Open coffin. With trepidation, you lift the heavy lid of the beautifully carved coffin. Your heart beats wildly when you see a vampire lying asleep within it. It must be Count Dracula. Kill Dracula. Use the mallet on the stake there. You place the pointed stake on Count Dracula's chest. Quickly using the mallet, you pound the stake through his heart. Dracula disintegrates into a pile of dust. A small silver key is left behind in the coffin. Alright, get key. Get pillow. You move the shiny red pillow from the coffin. Lo and behold, a large gold key was under the pillow. So get that key. Oh, that would suck if you grabbed the silver key and thought it was the one you needed, walked all the way over to the door, and then realized, nope, have to come back. Or you'd be wondering, where's the real key then? Let's see. Walk, now we're gonna work our way up. We're back into the dining room. And now we're heading up here. Let's save again. It's difficult because I can't see what I'm doing. Whoa. Oh, what the heck? The issue is the camera angle like changes there for a minute, so it causes me to walk back off the cliff there. See, now you're walking left, and now you're walking right. Alright, we're at the top. So, this is what the silver key is for, is the chest. So unlock it. With hands trembling, you fit the little silver key into the lock. Slowly you turn it until you hear a click. The old chest is now unlocked. Open chest. With a creak and a groan, the old lid opens, dragging cobwebs with it. Looking into the interior of the musty chest, you see a dazzling diamond and sapphire tiara. Get tiara. You pick it up and carry it with you. Alright, let's head back down now. Let's be careful here. Just till the stairs open up a little bit more. And south. Okay. Alright, let's head out of the castle. Alright, so the sugar cube may or may not have worn off at this point. The guide says, I assume it'll tell you something if it does. So presumably ours is still good. Yeah, ours seems to still be working, which is good. Otherwise we'd have to maneuver our way through here. So that saves us some effort and time. Alright. Get back in the boat. You climb into the decrepit rowboat, and the shrouded fiend paddles across the toxic lake to the shore. Alright. Now we have the last key. There, we got a point for crossing that. Save our game. Yeah, unlock the final door. The key to the third door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and presto, the door opens and again the key disappears, revealing a world unlike any you've ever seen before. Alright, so we are now in a magical world and the colors are all off on purpose. Here we are. There's a net. Let's go grab it. You reach down and retrieve the fishing net. Now we're gonna fish. You fish and fish and fish. However, no matter how hard you try, you don't seem to be able to catch anything. It says keep fishing until you catch a big golden fish. So you cast the fishing net into the wild sea. Upon retrieving it, you see you've caught a large golden fish. It falls from the net and flops helplessly on the beach. So now it says alright. Get fish. You grab the flopping fish. Its mouth is wide open and its gills are extended. With difficulty, you hold the fish as it twists and turns in your hands. Now we throw the fish back. You throw the poor gasping fish back into the iridescent water. Gratefully, it calls to you, "In return for saving my life, I wish to offer you a ride across this ocean." Alright. Ride fish. And here we go. The animation there. He just does this like massive... Oh, it looks like he's doing a flip there as he gets thrown. Alright, that's how we get across the water there. Let's see. The guide says walk north 2 screens and east. North? It doesn't look like I can go north. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go east, actually. Glint of metal catch your eye. Yeah, not north 2 screens, north 1. Glint of metal catch your eye. You look toward the direction of the glint and see an amulet lying on the ground. Get amulet. I have no idea where I am right now. I assume I'm behind the... Oh, I'm up here. Okay. Let's go and open the door. Cool. Now I have to work our way up the steps. It's hard because of the like angle of the steps keeps changing from our point of view, I guess. Oh, geez. The camera angle changed. It almost walked off the side because of it. Save again. Be careful, there's a huge lion with dripping fangs at the top of the stairs. He has a hungry look in his eye. Good meat from Dracula's castle. Hungrily, the lion gobbles down the smoked ham and then falls fast asleep. Says you can also use the sword to kill the lion, but that gives you most points. Less points. This game always seems to prefer the less violent option. Alright, now we go in. You have found her, the girl from the magic mirror. She is even more beautiful than you had imagined. Home. You murmur the word home. A tingling sensation envelops your body. You black out for a second. When you come to, you see you are somewhere else. Alright, we maxed out our points. 185 out of 185. Congratulations, King Graham. You have won the hand of beautiful Valenice. May you two live happily ever after. Would have been awkward if they weren't compatible. Anyway, all the characters in the game are there, and you've got the dragon from the first one. You got the big bad wolf, you got the giant from the first, you got Dracula, even though he's dead now. The monk declares you man and wife. guess the fairy in this game is not important. There's the spot from the first game. I guess they walk in there. If you have enjoyed this game, please ask your dealer about availability of... Oh, trying to advertise to me. I see how it is. King's Quest 3 to err is human. To really foul things up takes a computer. Thank you from the King's Quest development team. Ken, Roberta, Sol, Jeff, Chris, Scott, Doug, Mark, Al, Dale, and Emo. Thank you from the King's Quest quality assurance team. So this basically is the credits here. So you got Larry, Susan, Russ, Bob, and Kim. They're just using first names though. It's kind of odd, but whatever. From the King's Quest development team. Ken, Roberta, Sol, Jeff, Chris, Scott, Doug, Mark, Al, Dale, and Emo. Didn't we already say that? Quality assurance. Is it just looping now, the credits? It's kind of strange. Yeah, it just loops the credits here from the development team and the quality assurance team. Alright, well, there's nothing left to see in the game, so I'm going to save it. Alright, and that's King's Quest 2. See you guys later.